morning. My name is Dave and welcome to my channel. I'm a long-haul truck driver in North America. So, no driving being done in the last 23 hours. Waiting for me reload. I dropped, in the last video you seen me with the brand new trailer. So I dropped that off around noon yesterday, which was Monday the 24th of April yesterday. Today's Tuesday. So I've been sitting, well, I've been off duty since then waiting for a reload. I haven't been sitting because I went to the other truck stop, had a shower, went up to the curry house, got myself a curry, and I've still got enough left for tonight, and we went out for a meal last night. So, but we're still waiting for a reload. They did tell me it was probably going to be later on this afternoon, probably around 4 they reckoned. So still got a few hours, but we're on waiting time, so not too concerned, and we'll see what they come up with. I've just had breakfast with another one of our drivers, and he's actually been here since Sunday, but he was out of hours, so he's getting a load this afternoon. He already knows what he's doing. And hopefully I won't be too far behind him then on the list. They operate a list when you're parked up, so they know who's, first one empties goes to the top of the list and so on. But we're not up to much today, guys. So we'll be back with an update when we know what we're doing. Later. I'm north of Ontario. I'm north of Toronto, on the 400 here. So yeah, I'm heading home in the right direction, but I've got an empty behind me just now. So I'm switching trailers just about an hour north of Toronto. I'm only 15 minutes away now. Drop this empty, pick up the loaded one, and then I'm actually going to have 2 drops on the way home as well. Both of them in Ontario, but they are on the way home. So I might get home Thursday, it could be Friday morning before I'm back home, depends how quick they are with these deliveries. So the road I actually want to get to my first delivery, Highway 17, was actually closed this morning. It was closed due to flooding. I've since checked and it's open. It looks like there's some restrictions. I don't know whether that's just lanes closed or what it is, but it looks like it's open. It's not saying it's closed anymore, but that's the way we need to go anyway. So I haven't got a whole lot of choice. We'll be going that way. And not a lot more I can tell you guys. It's 20 to 4 in the afternoon here, local time. So I want to get up here, get this trailer switched, and do at least a couple of hours tonight. We're expecting this in Sault Ste. Marie at 8 o'clock in the morning, but it won't be there till a bit later. I can't get it there for 8 o'clock in the morning. I can drive all night and get it there for 8 o'clock in the morning, but you'd still be out of hours and on your rest break when they're delivering. So we'll get it there as soon as we can, and we'll be back later with an update. Cheers, guys. It's now Wednesday morning, and I'm only 4 kilometres away from my first delivery now. So delivery was due at 8 AM local time. It is now 8 AM exactly local time, so it's just going to be a few minutes late. I thought it was going to be a lot later than this, but I had a very good run. Where the road was closed for flooding yesterday had been reopened, so no delays there at all. I couldn't even see where it had been closed actually, so they'd cleaned it all up already. So here much earlier, which is good for the customer and good for me, because I want to be in Thunder Bay tonight, ready for my delivery over there tomorrow morning, and then I can make it home from there tomorrow night. So it's worked out well so far. Another driver was in picking a trailer up there yesterday at the same time as me. I'd had breakfast with him yesterday morning. He actually lives in Ontario, but so he's got a load straight through to Steinbach. So he'll definitely be ahead of me. He won't make it to Steinbach tonight, but he'll be way ahead of me. He'll get there tomorrow morning sometime and be way ahead of me. So I'm going to let you go, and I'll be back later because I don't want to miss this turn. This is actually the road to cross the bridge into the States here at Sault Ste. Marie. So I don't want to miss my turn, or I end up at the border and being in trouble because I'm not going to the States. So I'm going to let you go, guys, and we'll be back later. So this is where I'm actually making my first delivery. It's an old paper mill, disused paper mill that's now used for, well, some of the buildings are used for storage, which is what I'm delivering to now. The building behind me is only used for storage, but because it's disused, a lot of the yard is used for storing lumber, or timber as we know it back in the UK. But the place isn't looked after, it's neglected. You can see the state of the road there in front of me. I'm going to try and have to make a very sharp left turn here to get out of here, because I'm not driving through that mud there. There's a good chance I'd get stuck in that. So we're actually going to have to back inside the building a little bit to make a sharp left. So I'll get the cameras rolling when I'm leaving here, so that you can have a look at it, because it's a bit of a mess, to say the least. Right. So that's me unloaded.
You have 11 hours and 12 minutes of remaining drive time.
Absolutely awesome, really quick, and I've made that sharp left turn. I backed inside the building and had to work it back and forward a little bit, but we made the sharp left turn. But look at the state of this though. So the warehouse is on the left. They're storing lumber in there. There's, as you can see, a bit of a lumber yard here. It's just all a bit of a mess. You can't go too fast because it's so rough, but you need to keep the momentum going so you don't get stuck. Great guys there though. So we're just going to get out of here. I'm just going up to the truck stop. Which isn't too far away. I'm going to go up there, just top it off with fuel. That'll get me back home then, no problem. Top up with fuel and get a shower. This guy hasn't seen me yet, so I think he might have seen me there now. Yeah, he's just pulling off to the side, let me through now. Yeah, what a weird place to come to though. And that's us. Yeah, they obviously still do a bit here. All the logs are over there on the left. There's a scale there. That actually looks like it's still in use, that scale. Looks pretty new. Not new, but it looks as if it's looked after anyway. And that's us back on the main road. Good morning. It's now Thursday morning. I've just finished my pre-trip here in Thunder Bay. I got here, I think it was about 5 o'clock local time. No, 6 o'clock local time, 5 o'clock our time last night. And this little husky truck stop right down in Thunder Bay. My delivery is just right round the corner from here. So I got spot in here last night when I got here. So it's now 7:45 local time. And we're just going round to the delivery now. Appointment time's 8 o'clock. I've been here before. I was here a while last time, but I haven't got anywhere near as much as to deliver this time. So we got a bit more snow last night, as you can see, just a very light covering. The roads are only wet. And this is it, right here already. No one here, so we'll get backed in ready. Alright guys, and I'll be back later. It's 3:15 Thursday afternoon, and that's another trip over with. For those of you that watch the videos regularly, you might be able to recognise this is Steinbach that I'm just coming into. So that's me nearly back. Just got to drop this trailer. Get all my stuff out of the cab because I'm home for 4 days. I'm going to take a load of stuff home for cleaning and washing, and we'll get the truck booked in for a service as well, I think, while I'm off. Go and see them in the shop, see if they can do it here at Panner's. Yeah, it turned out a decent trip, that one. Got tipped fairly quickly out there at Thunder Bay, so that's why I've managed to get home at a decent time this afternoon. This trailer's still got another 6 drops on it, but one's here in Steinbach and a couple are local in Winnipeg, and then it's heading out west, so somebody else is going to be taking care of all that. They might do the Steinbach in Winnipeg tomorrow and then send it out west with another long haul driver. But anyway, that's it guys. Once again, thanks for joining me. And as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheerio for now. Take care, guys.